We live in a cycle of an electromagnetic field. Birth, growth, decay, and death. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Everything comes out of the ether and returns back to the ether. That's why death has ether within it, because your soul came through the ether and then you will return back through the ether. Back to your astral light body. Your soul goes back to the ether every night when you go to sleep. That's why sleep is the cousin of death, because sleep is just a microcosm of this macrocosm cycle. Day and night, summer, winter, everything is just a cycle of the atom and how energy works. That's why blood leaves the heart and returns back to the heart. Just like how the heart's energy field leaves the heart and goes back to the heart. Because the heart is an infinite energy source. Heart rearranged is ether. Your heart speaks the language of the universe, energy. You never actually die, your soul lives forever. However, we need to detach from every addiction we have before we die. 13 is not unlucky, they made you scared. Jesus has 12 disciples, he is the 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4. You have a fourfold nature, a mind, spirit, emotion, and body. This is why he has 4 gospels. Mark shows Jesus as a spiritual teacher. John shows Jesus as an emotional creature, water into wine. Matthew shows Jesus as a mental body, where he's intellectual and communicative. And Luke shows Jesus as a human being, where he does physical things for other people. 13 represents human consciousness. They have demonized it. That's why the word sacred is scared rearranged. They made you scared of all the sacred symbols. Water is emotion, air is the mind, earth is the body, and fire is the spirit. The Bible is filled with metaphors, cryptograms, astrological codes, and numerological codes. Jesus never existed. He represents you. He represents God made flesh. Bless means be less you. Religion comes from relegare, to hold back. Religion is the same root word as relegate, which means to assign to a lower position. Relegare is a Latin word to tie back, because it holds you back from connecting with God. It ties you back by making you believe, and belief is a lie. Instead of believing God, we need to know God. To know something, you have to directly experience it. I know there is a phone in my hand. To know God, you have to experience God. We do this by meditation. By turning off your body, your thoughts, and emotion, you transcend your human identity. By rising above your mind and connecting with the source consciousness within you. This is why the ancient religions of the past was to know thyself. Religion holds you back from connecting with consciousness within you. Scared rearrange is sacred. They made you scared of all of these sacred symbols so that you think it's demonic and never figure out the truth. And the truth is simple. You are the builder of your reality. You are a miniature version of God, a creator. The Egyptian gods never existed. They symbolize the different body parts of your body. Anubis represents the tongue. He's a dog with the barking because the power of life and death is in the tongue. Falcon of Horus is the inner brainstem. Osiris, the god of death and the underworld. He represents the reptilian brain, hence why he's green and has reptiles next to him. The reptilian brain is when our consciousness exists in death because we don't think. Horus with the circle on his head represents the limbic system in the brain. Amun-Ra is the hippocampus in the brain. Ra is where we get RAM. Computer has a RAM for memory, and the hippocampus in the brain is all to do with memory. This is the Lamb of God. Thoth, the god of wisdom, the one who preserves the ancient wisdom. Ibis bird is the sternum, which is the chest, which contains the treasure, which is our soul, our heart. Our heart contains the sacred knowledge. Sternum protects the heart, the treasure. He preserves the wisdom. The Ankh is the portal into the physical world, the uterus. The Bible even tells you that animals are deeply symbolic. Job 12:7. Ask the beasts of the field and they will teach you, the birds of heaven and they will tell you. Because each animal represents a part of the human experience. Snakes represent the wave of energy. The Egyptians saw each body part had a specific role in the human experience. And these parts of our body are very sacred. If you want to learn more, then read the Book of Wisdom, Volume 2. Satan is Saturn. 666, the mark of the beast. On the North Pole of Saturn, you have the cube. Add up all the sides, it's a 6-pointed star, 6 triangles and 6 sides, 666. The human body is made out of carbon. which is 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. Your body is the beast. You are not your body. The Bible even says, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666. You are the Christ, the intelligence within the physical body. The Bible says, Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. The god of this physical world is time. We live in a soul system, not a solar system. We started in the stars, you see the word? We hit Saturn first and then incarnated through the 7 planets, which are the 7 days of creation, the 7 chakras, and then entered the heart, which rearranged means earth. Satan blinds the mind. We forget who we are, and this is shown within the symbol. All of the planet symbols are made out of the sun, moon, and earth. Saturn's symbol is the earth cross and the moon crescent. The sun is the soul, the moon is the mind, the earth is the physical body. The Saturn symbol is showing you matter over the moon, matter over mind, when it should be mind over matter. It's also where the number 5 came from. This is why we have 5 senses, the 5 senses of the physical world. Saturn is basically the computer running this simulation of this time matrix. You are in the GameCube of Saturn. Everything in this physical world has 6 sides, up, down, back, forward, left, and right. Jesus' cross is an unfolded cube. Your consciousness died when it came into a physical form. Satan is you. It's the part of your mind that wants the fame, the money, the status, and the power. That is Satan. It's an aspect of your mind. God is the higher mind that wants the love, the intuition, the wisdom, the knowledge. That is God. Demons are your emotions that possess your body, your mind. That's what a demon is. It's all metaphorical for you, the battle between your mind and your body. You need to sync your mind and your body so that you can live in harmony, which is heaven. It's all metaphors, and until you realize this, you will continue to blame the devil to bringing negativity in your life. You manifested the negativity in your life. You are a result of your thoughts. Where you are in life is a direct manifestation of all the thoughts you have thought in the past. They don't want you to realize this because it's a slave system. You are a slave. Human is hue-man. Hue is an attribute of a color. Color is light. Hue is light, man is manifested. We are light manifested in physical form. We are holographic electromagnetic beings. Heart rearranged is earth. The heart chakra is green and the earth is green. And the sky is blue and the throat chakra is blue. You're not a body inside of a universe. You are the universe experiencing itself, a microcosm form. Nothing is separate from you. You are all things. Religion has just externalized these teachings. I would rather be an atheist than a Christian any day of the week. Now that's not me saying religion and Christianity is evil, because it's not. But here's the truth that they don't want you to know. That everything outside of you is a reflection of your own consciousness and your own mind. Life is a mental game. And if you believe in a deity outside of you, all of the negative things that happens in your life, and you blame it on God or this devil or these spirits outside of you, then you're not taking accountability for the destruction and the evil that you have manifested in your own reality. Your life is just a result of every thought you thought in the past. Life is a mental construct. Whatever you condition your mind to is what you will see reflected in your external world, your friends, your relationships. Your relationship with your internal self, the body and the mind, is the same relationship that you will have with people. If you do not follow through with the things that you're going to say, then you will never follow through with your relationships and be a man of your word. Life is a reflection of your own consciousness. There is no one outside of you manipulating your reality. There's no God, no Satan trying to manipulate and change your life. God is within you. Jesus never risen from the dead. It's a symbolic story about the sun. Celebrate Jesus' rebirth in Aries, Easter. Jesus has 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs. He is the sun. When the sun passes the winter signs, it enters Aries, which is the rebirth of the sun and the growth of crops and life, bringing the sun back to the summer. This is why we celebrate Easter. Jews call Easter the Passover because the sun has passed over the winter, entering Aries. They eat lamb on the Passover, and lamb is Aries. April Fool's Day is actually the first day of the year in Aries, spring. They tricked us to believe the New Year's is in January, which is the death. Instead of celebrating life, warmth, and growth, they've had us celebrating death, decay, and winter. The Matrix has just flipped everything on its head. The means God in Greek, theo. Every time you say the, you're using the power of God to bring something into existence. When you visualize, you're using your visual eye. You're using the mind's eye to see beyond the physical dimension. Imagination is the astral plane. When you talk, you're creating a torus field, a three-dimensional sound wave. When we speak, the words leave the body as electromagnetism. That's why words are swords. And magnetism is magic, because magnetism is the building blocks to physical reality. Words hold the power to shape your mind, and your life is a result of every past thought you thought in the past. You become what you condition yourself with your words and thoughts. If you want to learn more, read the Book of Wisdom, Volume 2. Entertainment, they're entertaining your mental body, your mind. Government, they govern your mind. Because your mind is what attaches you to this physical body, these external factors. So they label you with a name, a job, a reputation to keep your consciousness stuck in a physical reality, because they don't want you astral projecting. They don't want you expanding your consciousness. You go to other realities every single night. When you dream, they're not dreams. You're a multi-dimensional, powerful spiritual being. And you must detach from these external factors, because it's the thought and emotion that latches your consciousness to this realm, to this body, to this external character. You have many bodies, you have infinite bodies. You can access them every night. You just need to learn how to detach and take no thought. Jesus tells you, take no thought 5 times. Turn off the 5 senses and take no thought. Because when you turn off thought, other aspects of your consciousness can open up. Their job is to keep you thinking. Sex is the most powerful emotion that the human can possibly feel, completely taking over the mind, body, and spirit. You see, emotions can be your teacher if you let them. On the other side of your fear shows you the path of your greatest growth. On the other side of your jealousy is where you need to be and where you want to be in life. Let your emotions be your teacher, as emotions are the language of the soul. You are in physical reality for a reason. You are part of a vast journey and evolution of your consciousness. Have an amazing day. Depression doesn't exist. Anxiety doesn't exist. You need to learn how to control your mind. You choose whether you are depressed or not. Thought is the reason why you are depressed. You are thinking too much. You need to meditate, turn off thought, turn off emotion, turn off the 5 senses. And when you turn off thought, depression disappears, because you're no longer in the realm of thought. And when you turn off the mind, other aspects of your consciousness starts to open up. All of your life you've been overthinking and feeling emotions and constantly looking outside of yourself. But when you turn your mind inward on itself, there is pure consciousness, pure awareness, which is what the ancients called God. God is inside of you, and you can connect to the source of the universe inside of you, instead of going to the church and paying money to a business. It's so simple. We all need to learn how to control our minds. And when you have full control over your consciousness and your body, you can use that energy and accelerate it into different aspects of your life to become successful. Most people are wasting their mental energy and emotional energy into low-level pleasures like lust, food, overeating. When you retain yourself from these things, you accelerate your life. You need to control your consciousness. You need to control your body.